Hey, this is Jessica, and I'm doing a video on salt treatment. This is Frankie. A better view of him. I think he's bitten a piece of his tail. It's been like that for a while. I didn't want to add salt, but salt wards against infection. Clean well. I also do a lot of water changes. If you find that you have a biter, it doesn't look like fin rot because fin rot has black edges and it will be like all the fins rotting away in front of your eyes almost. Sometimes it's that bad. This is just a chunk, as you can see. Hasn't gotten worse really. It just hasn't been healing as fast. So I'm gonna do a salt treatment, which I've been asked to do a video on anyways. Here's my bucket of water. I added extra AquaSafe. And here's my salt. So because this is a 5 gallon, it will be 5 teaspoons. You do 1 teaspoon per gallon. Let me see if I can do these with one hand. With the teaspoon. Got the teaspoon. With the teaspoon. There goes the salt. I don't really want to pour it into the teaspoon because that would be harder. Difficulty. No, it's not. Whole teaspoon. What you want to do is you want to add the salt to the bucket. You don't want to put it directly in the tank because it won't. You want it melted. You don't want whole salt like maybe hitting your fish. So there is 1. 2. Not enough. Sorry, I'm trying to open this carton a little bigger. You can stay there and watch a plant. Okay. That's 3. It's not supposed to be this difficult. I'm gonna put you back there. Watch the fish. You're moving. There goes the camera. So there's 4, and I'm just gonna put 5 in quick. 5. And we're gonna want it to melt. I can see it at the bottom of the bucket. Don't really have a spoon. I can use these, so. Actually, the most important part with doing salt treatments is what you do after. Let's say in like 2 more days from now I do a water change. If I'm doing a 50% water change, then I've only taken out 50% of the salt. So if you're adding more salt, like if you're continuing with the salt treatment, you wouldn't want to add 5 more teaspoons of salt, because that would be too much. Unless you are trying to increase it, which I wouldn't suggest unless you have somebody who knows what they're talking about tell you to do that. So you'd have to do, if you do 50% water change, you'd want to add 50% salt, since there's still 50% salt in the tank. It's taking forever to melt. It's just weird because this water's not that cold. So yeah, so in like 2 days from now, if I do 50% water change, I'd be adding 2 teaspoons and like a half. If you did 100% water change, then you could add 5 teaspoons in. But I don't ever do 100% water changes. If you had like maybe a 2-gallon bowl or something you could. And then you'd be adding the 2 teaspoons again. That's the most important part to know, is that salt doesn't disappear, it doesn't evaporate, unless you actually physically take out water. So that water is ready, and I will fill the tank. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So now the tank is full. Salt is in. Let me get a picture of his tail. I haven't seen him chase his tail or anything, so I don't know when he did this. It's weird. He's got more plants now, so I don't know if that's helped. But hopefully the salt will help. A lot of people also suggest the API stress coat. It's supposed to promote healing. But really, almost all water conditioners like give you the slime coating. Even this one, which isn't in the plus one, there's AquaSafe, the basic, this one, and AquaSafe Plus. Plus one says on it that it promotes the slime coat, but if you read the back of this bottle, it says the same thing. AquaSafe neutralizes chloramine and provides slime coating to help heal wounds and protect fish from abrasions. There you go. And obviously it neutralizes chlorine and heavy metals as well. So, it should be fine. I'm probably not going to take the salt completely out. I'm probably not going to add more either though. Next time I do a water change, I'll just do like 50%. Add water without salt. And then the time after that, do another 50%, and that would take out all the salt. Because bettas are sensitive to salt, like more than like goldfish. So, let's start the filter. Filter. Sometimes it takes a while with these. There it goes. I'll put it back on low, and we're good. Oh yeah, there's the chunk. But it hasn't gotten worse, so I'm just adding the salt to help promote the regrowth. Because he had such nice fins before. So the important, wrap it up is 1 teaspoon of salt per gallon. When you do a water change, make sure you know that's how you take out salt. It won't evaporate. So if you take out 50%, you're only adding 50% salt back in if you're doing a resalting. And if you have any snails, take them out, or they will die from the salt. Which seems like common sense, but I can see someone, forgetting about that. If you have any questions about salt or any other things, you can ask. And thanks for watching. And there's Frankie. Okay, bye-bye.